Hello and welcome to another edition of HeroWars HowTo, your free-to-play headquarters for all things Hero Wars. And today we are talking about a special introduction to HeroWars Assistant. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Get us video captured by, wrong screen capture. Yes, please. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go to your search Facebook. You want to type in HeroWars Assistant. If this is going to be the page that you're going to. This is exciting news is because previously this extension was only available for those that used Google Chrome. As you can see when you click on the web link on their page, it takes you directly to Google Chrome for extensions. However, you can also access HeroWars Assistant for FIREFOX. And to do that, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to get into it, to be real honest. I'm just going to go straight into the reality. This extension is so cool, I almost switched to Chrome. And I do not want Big Brother spying on me any more than is necessary. I use FireFox, I use Linux, I use Ubuntu elementary operating system. I keep it simple. So, the other day, a couple weeks ago maybe it was less than a week ago, I learned that this was available for FireFox. So, when you figure out how to get the extension, it's going to look like up here in this corner, this little X. So, what we're going to do, just to give you a brief quick introduction sample, we're going to open up our app on our Facebook. And that's going to load our Hero Wars. And then we're going to click on the Hero Wars Assistant so that we can see the player and the web and the Facebook version open on the other tab are the same. Here you can see the different stats, basic players, and gifts. What's really helpful, you can tell what day I installed this. It was probably on January 9th because I got free spheres. Actually, it was January 10th because the boxes were expired by the time I installed it. If you look down below, you can see I miss a bunch of gifts because I'm a solo guild master. I play a lot of teams, and I mean a lot of teams, like 30 or more teams. So this app, this extension, is exceptionally useful. Another thing I found you can do, which is kind of fun, is you pull it to the side, minimize it, shrink it down so it's little, and then you can see in a small window all of the tools. Then if I choose to switch in between different logins, it will load whether or not I've collected that. Now the big important thing to acknowledge on this, put it back here in our other window, is that this pull down menu is very important. This acknowledges Facebook. Here you click on it, you can see you have lots of logins. The web version, the VK, OK, I'm not sure what all of those other ones are, but it's functional for those other social networking platforms as well. The first thing that you're going to want to check out is scouting. It's extremely important and one of the best parts of the extension because it allows you to see what your teams look like and when you're in Guild Wars, what your opponents look like. Over time, these judgments will fill in based upon previous records of that. One of my favorite, the first thing I'm going to suggest is take this from 100 to 50. And then you'll be able to see both this top area is your Titans, even though that says Heroes, it's Titans. And down here, these are your Titans, even though these are your Heroes, even though that says Titans. You follow? Now here you can see that my opponent only had Titans in these positions. Here he only had an enemy in this position because that's the attack. But the cool part is, my opinion, is being able to flip it. And this way you can see what your opponent will see on your team as per your lineup, your power, and your assignments. There are extensive videos we could do on this, and I'm going to let y'all figure that out. Ask questions if you want in the comments below, and we'll cover it as best as we can. Now, currently we're live streaming, and that's mostly to save rendering and otherwise time. But I'm going to go ahead and switch accounts over here, and hopefully we're going to find one that hasn't gotten any treats today. Let's do 7. I'm going to go ahead and close the Hero Wars Assistant. I'm going to load the game. I'm going to keep an eye up here on this little X. I'm probably going to go ahead and click it. As soon as this finishes loading, this page should switch. Oh, I might need to sign out and sign back in. And here you see, this is Lucky, level 35, annoying ads. And here you can see Lucky has done no adventures, is a complete and total twerp at level 35, but got lots of gifts from the New Year's Eve, New Year's celebration. And here you can see missing the boxes. Didn't get, I want the gifts from Boxy. So you click that, it opens. You go down here, what else didn't I get? You click that, it opens. You go back over here, what else didn't I get? Now I'm aware boxes only last for a day, they expire. So once I get those two things, I might not get that one, but I should get the gifts from Boxy. I might be able to pull into those spheres, but at level 35, this team, I really don't care about it. Here you can see up in this upper corner, the 6, meaning that there are things that need my attention. And I'm signing in with Facebook again. I'm closing those windows that are, I hope, loaded, and I'm going to click Run Game. Now, when you first begin, that's probably the best way to start your day. Go to Hero Wars Assistant, run the game, and some of the quick overview. Scouting, we kind of covered. The important thing, when you first begin, you will get reference and referral points. News, that should take you to the Facebook page, but for some reason, this one also takes me to a VK page. I don't know. Hopefully the developer will enjoy this. Here you can see the referrals. The way this works is if you have a guild, you copy the link, you share that with your guild. When they click it, that will open the extension for them to install the extension, and that should work be via Chrome or Firefox. If I click here, that might take me right because it takes me to the Facebook page. I need to follow it so I can get good goodies. And like I say, I've got a lot of accounts, so it's hard to keep track of them all. The settings, this is really helpful. Top setting, always on. When clicking extension open, also opens Hero Wars game in a separate tab and automatically gets community gift you have not received. Another important point of this, that's not 100% true, because what that does is it looks at this top one. If you've got the top one and you have missing ones below that, it won't open the second or third or fourth. You see, it only opens the top one. So be sure and check that you want for all these yeses. As you can see, I'm catching up with these this team here. Now, I also, as a solo guild master, I play both web and Facebook. So if you're on web, this is going to show up as a WB. Now, something that's important to avoid, if you mess that up and you click on one of these, it's going to open a web version in that window, and until you realize there's no ads, you'll be confused. At least that's what's happened to me. So back into the game, one of the things that really matters that I see a lot of people confused with is on scouting, on these logs. Another amazing aspect of this web browser extension. It directly connects your teams and your opponent's teams to the HeroWars calculator. So if you click the little calculator, let's not do me. Let's do the third one down just because it's not me. And what's important, click compare skills and also click show artifacts. You want to slide this all the way over because it's weird like that. But here you can see the opposing team's stats inside and out. Now, if you were going against this team in the Guild Wars, you'd have a pretty good awareness of what you're going against. And look, not a single, their artifacts are horrible. That's a team that you would totally beat in the arena. Now, if you care about your standings in arena, grand arena, your basic war log, here you can see any battles against opponents in the Guild Wars. Again, click the calculator, opens up, go to the bottom, slide it over. You can see exactly what you're comparing and looking at. You can also use this if you were having a problem with an opposing team and you wonder, how did they build their team? Everyone asks, what should I build? What should I do? What should I... Well, you opposed this other team and look at their stats. Match your stats to their stats, and you'll probably be able to do that. I'm not going to get too deep into the HeroWars calculator, but it's one of my favorite parts of the game as far as extensions or other aspects of it. Here you have an adventure log. This allows not only the players, but the guild masters. This team has not done any adventures. And here you can see the wars that we've been involved with. Here you can notice open report because I've done that report. And here you can see scout. If I click this scout button, it will generate a second report. It'll cost 10 points. An important aspect of this, probably a good idea for the guild master and generals to utilize this. That way their communication, only one of them will generate it. Then once you generate it, as you can see here, you open report, and then up here is a link that says share. So if I click that share button, it'll open a spot. I can copy that link and click link copied, and then I can share it with others. Now, the other thing that you're going to want to look at is to wrap up this brief introduction on the awesome HeroWars Assistant, currently 1.8.36, is the referrals. Under the video in the link below in this live video, I will include a link that includes this referral. This is going to give you 50 free points when you begin. So when you start, you get 50. You add this referral number, you get another 50. You'll have 100 points. That means you'll be able to scout 10 guild wars for complete, absolute freedom. Then, as you refer others, you'll gain more points from your guild and or other people that you refer it to. So highly recommend, use the referrals, click the link down below, and check it out. Again, this is Clem Hawkins with HeroWars HowTo. I'm not going to get too more in-depth with all of this. I'm going to close that slideshow out, put this one back up, and get some theme music from Isaac back up in here on our signing out surprise live stream. It says for Isaac, but we'll edit that. Just kind of cheating with the live stream. It saves rendering and otherwise time. And this has been Clem Hawkins for Play Headquarters for all things Hero Wars, team tactics, team building, free to play, all day, all night. Check it out. Keep safe in the Dominion, y'all. Peace.